यारियों 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 में होंगे ना फासले इन रातों सारी तेरी
Good morning, friends. Good morning. This is Veena from Dil Diyan Gallan. I don't know if you can hear me, but let me go back to Zoom and we'll do it from here. Okay. Can you hear me? Let's see. I'm sure you can hear me, but I'm not sure if I can't hear myself. So I don't really know what's going on. So that's the thing. So if somebody can tell me that they can, then I will know. Let me see. Okay. I'm sure you. Yeah, there you are. Okay, I can see that you can see me. You can hear me. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was having a little bit trouble getting on today. So I took a little time. I hope you don't mind. But anyway, today, as you can see, I'm all alone. And I had a guest coming, but then something happened. They could not make it. Good morning, friends. I can see Ramaji, Shaliji, Kamleshji over here with me. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, everyone. As I was saying, that I had somebody who was supposed to join, but they could not make it for some reason, something. So I said, you know what? Tomorrow is, 3 years of, since we started, Dil Diyan Gallan. So seems like, it is 3 years, but it doesn't seem that long. It doesn't really, because we've been so busy. As you all know, the first 2 years that, we were doing it every day. That was really, really very busy. And since last year, after doing this for two years, I made a little change. I said, okay, yeah, I will do it 3 times a week. But anyway, sabko main sat sri akal, namaste, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, Jai Shri Krishna, salam alaikum, sabko, sat sri akal. Main sabko kehna chahti hu, aur I'm very happy that thank you so much for all your good wishes for this anniversary, which is tomorrow. But like, this started in a very, I'm sure you heard the story many times, but मैं थोड़ा फिर समझाना चाहती हूँ जो भी हमारे पास है, and people who will listen to it later on also, कि कैसे शुरू किया था हमने. Me, I had no experience in the media and this and that, and nothing like that. I'm actually basically a shy person. One friend suggested कि आप कुछ करो. आज उन दिनों में pandemic शुरू हुआ था in March, and good morning, Anil ji. Thank you so much. And un dinon mein pandemic shuru hua tha, and we had actually started a karaoke program in the evenings as well, that around that same time, maybe a few months up and down. So that time in March, pandemic started. Everybody knows that 12th, 13th, it was officially, everything was closed down. I mean, all the places that we used to have gatherings, parties, this and that, shopping center, khane pine ki jagah, restaurants, we took it so much for granted, everything. And jab dekho ke everything just closed. All of a sudden सब कुछ बंद हो गया. तो सारे घर में बैठे हुए हैं. बाहर जाने के लिए भी डर लगता था, तो वॉक करने में भी डर लगता था कि भी कुछ हो ना जाए. मास्क पहन रहे हैं, ये भी खा रहे हैं. कितने सारे नुस्खे थे. I mean, people giving you advice, drink this with this, do this with this. I was trying to follow a lot of the stuff too, and I was also really surprised कि हो क्या गया सारी दुनिया में, what's happening. The news was every day. I used to hear in the morning. I think Fauci used to come, and that time Trump was the president. And they used to have a meeting every morning, तो क्या दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है, कितने लोग passed away, what is going on. So that was going on all over the world. They used to give a recap every single morning, especially in New York area where we're living, and United States में क्या क्या हो रहा है, कितनी दुख, people are passing away, they don't have supply of the, अभी वो शुरू भी नहीं किए थे उन्होंने Pfizer and all that, like those injections and all, they didn't start yet. There's nothing there yet at that time. And pandemic started in March. I think the first, you can say booster or whatever, no, not a booster, but you know what I'm saying, the injection started in December, because people who are in the medical field, they got the first preference, and they got it in December of 2020, because I know my son-in-law is one of them. And what a life. I mean, he used to go, the kids used to be upstairs, he used to be downstairs in the basement, sleeping there, because he was not allowed to mix with everybody. That's how bad it was. And it went on for months, and all the first responders and all the people everywhere, all over the world, this was going on. So that time, like I said, one good friend suggested, "Ke aap kuch karo," because people are getting depressed and bored and something, blah, blah, blah. So kuch start karo. So as you know, my friend Nupur, she's a chef from Queen's Curry Kitchen. She comes to my program once in a while. She was here last week. तो फिर मैंने उससे बात करी, मैं क्या अकेले तो मैं नहीं कर सकती, let me ask her if she wants to start something with me. And so I spoke to her, and she was also, although she's a very, very, very busy person, but that time uska bhi kaam sab kuch, everything was slowed down. So she said, yes, I will join hands with you, and let's do it together. So I said, you were on board with me? She said, yes. So that was a Friday, a few days before the 18th. That time 18th was a Monday. Okay, now this time 18th is a Thursday. So Monday को फिर हमने Friday की बात थी, तो Monday को हमने थोड़ा research किया, थोड़ा देखा, and there was such a thing called R stream, which you can see even now it comes. And हमने उसमें शुरू किया. I could not go log in, I could not do anything. तो हमने पहले 20 minutes का किया था. हमने कहा 20 minutes is enough. और क्या बात करनी है, So what Nupur did was she made a schedule for the whole week, Monday to Friday. कहते कितने बजे शुरू करना आपने? 10 o'clock करें? मैं कह नहीं, it's too early. Because I was getting up very late. I mean, with the pandemic, I was sleeping late, getting up late, and watching too much TV, and making. Although one thing was good, we were making food in the house, not getting anything from outside. So that was good for health. Everybody started losing some weight, I think, and tried different recipes and kya nahi kiya. So she said, "Nahi, मैं कहा 10:30 sounds good to me. 11 o'clock थोड़ा late है, 10:30 ठीक है." So we are stuck to the time, and so we started with basic things like घर में go to your kitchen and look around. The things you don't need, take them all out and fix the kitchen, clean it up, throw some things out. And there are a lot of things lying around which हम कहते हैं next time करेंगे, कब करेंगे, साफ करने का time नहीं है, we don't have time for this. So we all started doing that. Okay, that was good. Next day we had a different thing, and then what kind of exercise you would do in the house if you're home. So we started like that, and then we started to go up and down the stairs a few times, 7-8 times in a day, whatever we want to do, and walk in the house if you don't feel like going out. Actually, you could go out. You could have gone out. I started going out afterwards to walk outside. And if you see somebody, just cross the road. You don't want to be passing with, I didn't want to do that. Although it was not necessary to do that. I mean, if you wear your mask, you don't really have to, but those times things were very, very, they were really cautioning us, ye bhi karo, wo bhi karo, gloves bhi pehno, come home and wash your hands, whatever you touch, this and that. So everything was like I said, was a standstill. So we went in the house. So we said, let's walk around. Ghar mein walk kiya, open steps ke niche gaye. We talked about that. Then the third day, we said something like, I mean, this is not exactly this way we did it, but these are some of the things that we did. The third day, we said, call some people, we should call some people who are in the house and ask them how they're doing, be it here or be in India. Get in touch with your loved ones if you haven't been in touch with them for a long time. So humne ye bhi kiya. And then find out if somebody doesn't cook or cannot go out. If you can, if you can help them. Although I personally was getting a lot of stuff from Amazon and Whole Foods, they were delivering. They still do. And kiske ghar ke bahar, if you can cook some extra stuff, put it outside somebody's door. Maybe they're sick. A lot of people did get sick. They could not cook, they could not move, could not do anything. So we said, how about doing something like that? So we talked about that as well. Nupur is very good in this thing. She's a very fabulous cook. So she helped a lot of people. I try to do a few, not much, but I did a few as myself too. And then to get the fresh air. Then I think the last day was again back in the house, go around and see other parts of the house, which you know, there are a lot of stuff that accumulates and you don't really need it. तो क्या करना है उसको पैक करके रख लो क्योंकि the charity people are not coming around also. You know, they stopped coming. They said, and when the next time when they came out, they said they need all new stuff. They don't want anything old right now, or get it dry cleaned or something. But start collecting. So that's, we looked around, we did all that. And of course, Shukrana bhi karna chahiye. Where you live, which country you're living, which universe you are in, which world you know, pray for everybody. So that's how Friday came about as a Shukrana day. So it kind of stuck because Nupur and I, we said, Bhagwan ka Shukrana bhi karna chahiye. I will not say everything bad was in the pandemic at time. Some good things came out of it. Like I said, you know, we then our stream itna nahi chala because humne you know, it was a free thing. I said, we don't want to spend too much money. We were new in this thing. I said, kya abhi aise just chal raha hai, aise free mein karo. So okay, we did start, but sometime I could not log in. Sometime we could not get a guest. We had a couple of guests who wanted to come and sing. So usme ye tha, they were only allowed 2 people at a time. So if I go in and Nupur goes in, third party cannot come in. So then I was looking into some other channels and I just heard about Zoom. So मैं कहा थोड़ा इसको भी try करते हैं, देखते हैं क्या है क्या नहीं. Then they said this much money you have to spend. I said, you know, let me hold off right now. I don't know if I want to do all that. But and then that's how we started. So, but after a few weeks, it became difficult on our stream that I had to get this, you know, Zoom. So I had to learn how to do all this, do this, and how to go online. And they also had a free. They used to do free. I think if you do for 40 minutes, they don't charge you anything. So we were trying to do it within half an hour, and then we went up to half an hour. Ho gaya. So then we're doing all these things. And then, of course, when July came around, and Nupur said, you know what, my work is picking up and I'm delivering a lot of food to everybody, a lot of this thing. I cannot do 5 days a week. So main nahi aa sakti. So, but I can commit to 1 day a week. So I said, okay. So then here I am alone with 4 days. What am I going to do? So luckily I had 3 people who really came up. They said, okay, we'll be with you. We'll join you. And Mondays ko ye karenge, Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, somebody else will do it. So that's how one person was there every day with me. You know, that person was not working, Kulbhushan. And he said, I will come with you 5 days a week and I'll accompany you talk. So then we had a good time because he's a very good singer as well as a speaker. And then we had a Jagji, Dr. Jag Kalra. She came a couple of times a week, and then Jyotiji came. So that's how I, you know, filled up my time with them. So we went around, you know, we went and did the programs beautifully. We went like that for a while. And then slowly, Kulbhushan also had to go to work, and then Jag was busy also, started getting busy, and she was going to different channels as well. So things started changing, you know, and Jyoti also got busy. But then they used to come on Fridays, they would come, you know, like that. So we started. So this is the way it, by the end of 2020, that's how it was. September onwards, it changed. So Nupur used to come on Thursdays, and I think once in a while she started coming. Then she said she got busy. So then around that time, then, you know, Shukrana to mane, started getting, I mean, if not anybody else, we had 3 people like myself, Jyotiji, Jagji, we started singing, bhajan, shabad, whatever it is. Shukrana became very successful and was very good. So Mondays, then we started getting, I approached Narinder ji, कि आप Bhagavad Gita के मुताबिक कुछ हमको सिखाओ, कुछ करो. And along the way, then I also met Anil ji and Asha ji. So we started doing some programs with them. And Anil ji, aapko malum hai, he's Mata ji ke bahut achhi bete gaate hain, and he's very good. And like I said, around that time, also I started a program in the evenings, a karaoke program, which was karaoke and there was something else, 2 things together, Mondays and Wednesdays. But then eventually we made it into one day, not 2 days. became too much, too many. Slowly, people started getting a little busy, and there were other programs that came up, karaoke programs and things like that on Zoom. So Zoom really picked up with a lot of people. So a lot of people started going over there as well. So it was like a singing, kabhi idhar ga rahe hain, kabhi idhar, a group join kar liya, ye group join kar liya. So Mondays was a pretty good day. And then we had the karaoke. We started doing that. And Asha ji ko maine approach kiya because she became a good friend, and I asked her, do you like to sing? And she said, yes. And then Anil ji bhi aage. And Anil ji kehte hain कि because of your program, I started singing Shammi Kapoor songs and all that fun songs. So that's how he started doing a little bit. Now he sings all kind of songs. He's such a gem of a person, and both of them, they really did a lot. They came and they also brought a lot of people to start doing this thing. Then along the way, I met Shaliji Vi Mile. Shaliji Dhawanji is from Chicago. She also joined, and she also brought a lot of people. No, she's still doing that. She came a little later, about a year later, actually. I'm jumping the gun. I mean, let me go back to 2020 again. So 2020 again, of course, like मैंने बोला वो तीनों आते थे. Then of course Ramaji also, Sujata ji, and Anil ji, Asha ji, and Nandini. And Nandini also started coming. I told her to join. So she also joined. Narinder ji. So we had quite a few people started coming, and then 2021, we were like a set kind of a programs. Then we started doing that way. Mondays ko ye karna hai. Then we had, there was a time on Thursdays when we had a segment, which was really, I think, very good segment, that we started have a program on Thursdays speaking in Punjabi. So that was, I remember, very memorable. And we had Sujata ji, Nupur, myself, and sometimes Jug, we used to speak in Punjabi. So that was a lot of fun. So हमने शादियों की बात करी, Punjabi शादी कैसे करते हैं, then beginning till the end, what we do, then all the जो festivals होते हैं, we spoke in Punjabi, what we eat, what Vaisakhi aati hai, what we do and all that. So we had a lot of fun doing that. That was really good. And so it was, the Punjabi section was right. And then one time we were talking about all the movie stars like Amitabh Bachchan, Rajesh Khanna, Jatindra, all the movie stars ke baare mein, thoda unke baare mein baatein, unke gaane kaun se the. We were doing that with Nupur and Sujata ji, and we were also doing that too. I think once a month we were doing the Punjabi, and then in between we're doing different things. This was a Thursday program, Thursdays. And also along that time, then Nandini also joined in with the movies things. And Anil ji and Asha ji were doing, I think, Wednesdays a lot, because they were bringing a lot of guests for singing. You remember that Punjabi section, Nupur? I'm missing you over here. So I wish you were with me. Join me if you want. So I'm going back to all those days. So, and then the Punjabi section was, like as Nupur is saying, was really fun. And then we started doing a little cooking. And then Indra, this one, my friend Indra joined. I asked her to join me. I said, you're a fabulous cook. How about coming on Tuesdays to share a recipe, with DDG? So she gave so many fantastic recipes every Tuesday she was coming. And then, like I said, people do get busy. So now she's not coming, but Nupur comes when we have all the celebrations, like Valentine's, abhi Mother's Day ka hua tha. And previously was before Christmas and Thanksgiving. So she comes up with a very good dessert or some kind of a recipe that you can use as in your brunch or lunch or whatever. And Ramaji and then everybody in Shukrana mein, they all came. Ramaji likes to sing a lot of bhajans. Sujata also started singing with us, but she also got busy with her work. So we had, now Shukrana is there. Narinder ji always joins. And Narinder ji ka Mondays ko hota tha, always about Bhagavad Gita and everything. Every Monday he used to do that. Tuesday was the cooking part. Wednesday was the singing part. This is how it started. And Thursdays we were doing like movie stars, Bollywood, Punjabi and things like that. Cooking Punjabi khana, ye wo. So that lasted for a while. Then things changed after that. And then Friday Shukrana. So this is how it channeled into this different. Monday ko ye hona hai, Tuesday ko ye hoga, like that. So super busy for 2 years. The first year we had a very, very beautiful celebration in my house. The first year, everybody you can think who's associated with the DDG or even some friends, they all came and bought something. We had a fabulous time with music because everybody likes to sing. So karaoke wale jo hai sare gaate hain. Gautam ji was there, Kulbhushan and Nupur, of course. She's amazing. Nalini, she used to come also once in a while. So Nandini, Nalini, Asha ji, Anil ji, Rama ji, Sujata ji. I mean, I don't want to miss anybody's names, but might Sanju Anju, Ranjana ji, and a few of the people, relatives, we I my family, my husband and myself were there, and there were a few of the people, which I'm gonna come. I mean, I'll remember Gautam ji, everybody was there. Thank you, Ruchika ji. Thank you so much for wishing me for my birthday. Thank you so much. So this, like I said, yeah, the party was also very nice, like Nupur is saying, and you did such a fabulous chart. Ka station aapne kiya tha, maza aaya. Abhi tak mujhe chart wo yaad hai. It was so delicious. Everybody bought such. Ramaji bought chole lekar aaye the. She made in the house, so delicious. Sujata bought something with I think it was, yeah. It was some sabji like saag paneer, I think she bought. Yes, I remember. And so we had that fabulous time that 1 year. So last year and then Rindaji was doing every Monday, and then last year I wanted to do it second time around, but things got a little bit, when I invited the people, then I think they were scared of this COVID again. So I said, you know what, if I plan everything and ye to baad mein end mein, you know, we cannot come. So we got a little bit, I had to cancel it, that postpone it, but then it didn't materialize after that. Things got so crazy busy. So now we have, I think 2022 May, 21 May sometime, I met Shali ji from Chicago. I joined that group, Surtal, with her, and there were like 6, 7 different ladies. We used to sing every once a month. And now she's a big supporter of DDG. Anytime I have any, if there's a gap or something or whatever, I said, Shali ji kisko lekar aao. So she has a big group of friends in Chicago, and she always brings somebody. And she does such fantastic shairi karte hain, maza aa jata hai unke sath program karne ka. And like I said, everybody, I had so much fun with Nupur in the beginning. Like you said, we started that way, and it was so much fun. We used to do a lot of laugh, and she's a fantastic singer. Ramaji, another one, does masti karte the, hum baatein bhi karte the. She joined different programs. We had discussion groups. We had a lot of things together. And then bhajan mein to, of course, she came up with something new every time. And Narinda ji, Bhagavad Gita #1, and then he used to teach us a lesson every Monday. Kaise nahi karna ye, forgive and forget. A lot of things about, if you follow him, then you're a perfect person. I'm telling you, become just like him. But that's difficult to do. But we have changed. I mean, since we're listening to him, I've changed a lot. I've been listening to him, and I've been trying to follow whatever he says. So, yeah. Of course, Ramaji and a knowledge of Bollywood, exactly. You can ask her any question about any movie, any star, any movie star, kaun si movie mein aaya tha, gana kiska hai, she'll know right away. Who was a singer, who was the actress, who's this. So very, very knowledgeable person. Welcome, Himanshi ji. How are you? Thanks so much for joining us today. I want to say, yes, exactly. His perspectives, and Nirinda ji, amazing. On life and spirituality, you cannot beat that. So he still comes, and he comes on Shukrana as well. And then, like I said, the second year round, we had, again, a very, very fantastic friend who joined us from New Jersey, Kamlesh ji. What can I say about her? She's there every time we have the program. Then, of course, after second year, I had to make it 3 days a week. It became a lot for me as well, because I also started working. Things started changing from 21. I started going back to work a couple of days a week. So things started changing. And then let me go back again. Then we had a group from India. We have a lot of people coming from India as well. A lot of singers. Anil ji and Asha ji ne kafi log India se recommend kiye the, and they all used to come. But of course, like you said, in India, kabhi hota hai, kabhi unki voice nahi thik aati thi. Mic mein, kabhi ye ho gaya, Zoom mein aana, because everything was still new, even for people in India, even for us. So you cannot really, but then things started getting better also in India. So we had Ruchika ji, she was right here with us today. and she joined, and Nandini brought her. She introduced us, and then of course we cannot forget the story of Pritam ji, which is still going on. I would say it's been 1.5 years. तो अभी तक स्टोरी एंडिंग आ रही है लेकिन अभी खत्म नहीं हुई. So Pritam ji, Pritam Singh ji from India, and then there's Pradeep Arora ji from Canada, and then there's Moini Jacob ji from Faridabad, India, Faridabad, mein, not far from Delhi. So they, three of them used to come, and then Nandini and I used to join. And lately, Shali ji हमारे साथ आती हैं, वो भी आती हैं हमारे साथ. So it's a lot of fun. So what he does is he tells a story, and within the story, they sing songs according to what the story is, which is so much fun. You got to listen to it. Really, you got to go back and listen to all his. If you haven't, you have to go back and listen to his story. It's amazing. It's a love story. A little bit. I would think it's true story, but I might be wrong. I don't know. So then Gautamji, of course, he used to be in the karaoke, but people who are working during the daytime now, people have started going back. And as I was saying about Kamleshji, sorry, Kamleshji, like I said, she's there. Every time you have a program, she has a beautiful comment, always writing, and she likes the program so much that, what can I say? She writes so many comments, and she compliments the DDG and a lot. Everybody does, but unka thoda zyada hi hota hai because she likes it so much. So I guess it really, and I don't know what to say. She really likes it a lot. So she loves it. So abhi hamare sath religious people bhi aate hain. Like from India, we had very famous people like Tannu Verma. She's going around the world. She went to Australia. She wants to come to the USA, and she does such devotional gaate hain, and then she gives the whole story and she sings. So I just give her the hour and she does everything by herself. She's so good. And then ab dekho Sagar Sakrani ji hai. Abhi he's from Kolkata, and he's visiting again over here. He's right here right now. I think he just came, and he came a lot of times, and that Asha ji ne introduced kara tha, Anil ji ne. And he comes, and his program is fabulous. He has so many followers, and he sings so well, very humble. Both of them are such humble people, really, really very nice. And like yes, they're such nice devotional, unka bahut hi maza aata hai, but they're super busy. So I really have to try to get them to come again. I will see what I can do. And also from here, we have a lot of people. Like I said, Fridays, abhi Shashi Kapoor ji bhi the. He's from some place, and then his daughter came, Sara Chabra. She came from India. She sang for us a couple of weeks ago. And then Himanshi ji and Vanita ji, they both are colonels in India, and now they're retired, so they have their own business going on. But they came, my God, it was such a fantastic program about 3 weeks ago. Fantastic from India. They were like fabulous. Whatever. I asked them so many questions. They must be wondering कि इनको कुछ पता ही नहीं इंडिया में क्या होता है. Lekin we're just curious to know army mein how the life was, and they said it was so good. They really loved it, and now after retiring, they wanted to do something together, and they started doing something, some business together. Which good luck to them. I really wish them all the best. And she was right here too. She said that she loves the program, and and then what can I say? And along the way, we the singers, so India se bhi aaye hain. I know some of them. Offhand, I don't remember all the names, but such talented people, talented and very humble. Everybody who's come, they're all so humble. They're so grateful when they come. They're thankful that they got a chance to come and sing, and they have an audience to listen to them. So our programs, they are right now. I've joined a lot of groups. So when we do the program, okay, it's in the Dil Diyan Gallan with Veena Lamba group. So you can go anytime in the middle of the night, during the day, whenever you feel like it, and go listen to it. Even if your friend isn't there or not, you can listen. And if you have any suggestions, I'm all open to it. Please do let us know. We're always there for improvement. Nothing is perfect. I am just like everybody else. I can take some ideas from any of you guys to tell me, and I will do it. But you can go and listen to it anytime. So there's some people who are in different part of the world. They cannot come at this time that we have, as 10:30 a.m. EST time. But they can listen to it. Now this goes to Australia. It goes to New Zealand. We have people from England, London, from Toronto. People from, I was surprised, from Mauritius, for South Africa. Fiji, Philippines, Pakistan, of course, India, Delhi, a lot of Faridabad and all that. And even Pakistan, mein Lahore mein and all that, because we have a lot of followers from in our group who are from Pakistan. And right now, I cannot do this all myself, all these flyers and all, it's beyond me. I should know it. I do know a little bit of it to go. I have this program that's called Canva. I do go to it once in a while. And if there's some changes to be made, once in a while I can do it. But to make a flyer, last year, 2 years was it was 5 days a week, became too much. And also the karaoke flyer used to, so I have a very nice girl recommended by Nooper. And now she's her relative also. So she joined about 2.5 years ago, 2 years plus. She joined this thing, Dil Diyan Gallan. So she's, that time she was new herself, but now she's 2.5 years ahead. So she does a fabulous job of making these flyers and telling me advising me a lot of things. Kabhi kabhi hamara gadbad ho jati hai, kabhi date galt ho jati hai, kabhi naam spelling. And then I tell her, and then I guess sometimes I do get excited. I'm not going to say, aise nahi hona chahiye. But she's such a nice person. She calms me down. And then I said, you know what, it's okay. Everybody's a human being. So kai bari ye hota hai, date galt aa gayi, then I have to go in there and fix it, because India and here the time is different. My 10 hours ka difference hota hai. So instead of waiting, I go and fix it myself. I can do it. I mean, it's not that I can't. So that's how we have a very good relationship. She's a very nice young girl, very, very sweet. So recently I thought maybe it's too much for her, too many things to handle. So I got another girl recommended by somebody, Urva. She's from Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Very sweet girl also. So I'm very lucky that she's handling all the Instagram, everything on Instagram. So she's doing that, and Savi is doing the Facebook, the YouTube. Right now we just started Twitter as well. And also we have the website, which we don't have to do anything much there, but Google My Business. So she checks on that all the time and updates everything on YouTube. Like, we have 3 programs, so they are uploaded in YouTube, all 3 of them, I think, by the weekend. So that's the thing right now. That's what they do. And any suggestions? And Savi came with her friend. Good morning, Nalini. Nalini is also part of the group. In the singing group, she was there. And in the karaoke part, she was there with us. And sometimes she comes on Dil Diyan Gallan as well. So that's how it is. And recently we had I'm jumping the gun here a little bit here. Whatever I'm remembering, I'm just saying. So, I actually, you won't believe it, I had made a list of what I'm going to say, but I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look. So it's all coming. I forgot about a couple of things. Like now, Mondays, Narinder ji bhi aate hain. Mondays, we have a discussion group. Mondays, sometimes we have guests from India, like Himanshi ji, and Colonel Himanshi and Colonel Vanita. They both had come. And then just this Monday, we had dentist, plus she does other things as well. Like if your hair is thinning or all the dental treatments, of course, because being a dentist, and she has a clinic, 2 places in Delhi. She does. People are so conscious in India about fashion and hair and all kind of stuff, facials, and whatever we do here, they're doing it there back home. So things are really, really, really advanced. So, and if you want to thicken, like have more full head of a lot of hair on your head, and go there and get the treatment done. If you want to get the facials done, hydrofacial and all, get it done. Like people are doing everything there in Delhi. She said, because 2 of her clinics she has, they're all doing that, and dental work as well. So I really take my hat off to her. And Colonel Himanshi, like I said, and Vanita ji, they're also doing a lot of different things and helping the community, the women. They all work, they're all judges in the pageant. When they have some kind of a pageant or something, they're all judges there. And just recently, Kirti, her name is Kirti Dhingra, Dr. Kirti Dhingra, who came on Monday. She organized a whole Mother's Day program on, for the women. So she said she had a very good time doing that. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I told her, I was doing that for a long time too. For 10 years, 12 years, I was organizing programs for India Association of Long Island, and I was doing something every month. Imagine planning something every month. And of course, I had a lot of good friends helping me, but we had to come up with different ideas, different place, order the food, and how many people are coming. And, it's not easy. But anyway, that's what I was doing before. So um, and then also we have Dr. Arum Jamil. She's been coming to us for the last 1.5 years. She's from Texas, and she takes her time. She comes like once a month, and we've been talking about all kind of different subjects: obesity, diabetes, um, about bones, different liver problems, all kind of stuff. So even if you have anybody has a suggestion or they want to know something about some particular subject, please do let me know, and I will tell her next time we can discuss about that. And let me now. I'm going to consult this thing. What did I write? Story. Yep. Yeah. And of course, a lot of co-hosts to both हैं. And Shali ji, and I mentioned her, and yeah. And also we also had guest. मैं भूल गई हूँ हमारे घर कितने सारे guest यहाँ से आए हैं. I just want to name a few that I remembered randomly. Like we had Gunjan ji, then she brought Rajshri Jain from New Delhi. She does a lot of women empowerment work. She does a lot of women's programs she goes to and consults over there. And then we had a lot of guests from here. Let me think. Oh, yes, I was talking about the discussion group that we had. We had that about a few weeks ago. We're going to have that another discussion group. Our subject was the children who are brought up here when we came back. We are here from. Our values are still, our thinking is still very Indian in a lot of ways, although we've been here many years. But the children who are brought up here, so they are 50 here, 50% there, and then they marry somebody from this country. So how do we handle all this stuff? That was a good subject. We had a very good discussion. There were 4 of us, and that was one of the subjects that we did. But now we're going to have another one soon. That's going to be on a Monday. So since Tuesday is not there anymore, so Wednesdays we usually have different singers globally, from the globe, actually globally, meaning from India, from here, sometimes from from Canada as well. And we have such good talent here: Anil ji, Asha ji, Nupur, Ramaji, I mean Shali ji. There's so many people over here local. I got to do them one by one. Gautam ji we have, but people work in the day. So like I was explaining that some people started working during the daytime, they cannot come. So I also do a special program on Monday evenings. I think maybe once in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, then to accommodate the people who cannot come during the day, but they want to come to the program. So it's 8:30 p.m. This coming Monday, actually, the Monday just coming up will be the 22nd. We're having 2 programs, one in the evening with Pradeep Dudeja ji. Shali ji is bringing him, from Chicago. So she's going to be my co-host with me. So he's a very good singer. He's been here, he's come here before a few times. And I think his wife also sings, or she's always with him. She's very sweet. Her name is Pinky. And he's coming on Monday. And the morning, I think I'm going to be having somebody who has a boutique. So she's going to showcase some clothes. Fashion kya hai aajkal, kya pehna hai. Like fashion season has started, wedding season kind of started already. So she's going to show some stuff. And then Vipan Sethi is also local from here. He also came a few times to our program. Anjana and Yogesh ji also came. And Anil and Asha ji, last year, I remember we had a Valentine Day program. That was last year. We had all these 3 couples, 4 couples. This year also we had 3 couples who came for a Valentine program. That was very good. And that was also in the evening, because sometimes the spouse works or the husband works, so they cannot come. So this time the couples came. It was really good. Very, very good. So I try to bring, like Mother's Day comes special, kabhi kabhi karte hain, like special program, like we on Shukrana, we last week, I think, which was before, just a few days before Mother's Day, it was Narinder ji, Jyoti ji, and myself, and we, reminisced about kaise India mein Mother's Day kaise. I mean, Mother's Day India mein to people started picking it up now, but the time when we all were growing up, that time his mother's was a whole new thing. Respectfully go out of the house. The mother, you ask her Ashirwad, you start a job, you get mother's, blessings, you do anything new. So it was all mother, and then joint families got, different discussions. So we talked a lot about all these things. I remembered our mothers on that day. And I think the beautiful thing, Mother's Day, is amazing, amazing. And Nupur came a few days before and gave us a very nice recipe and also a nice drink. You've got to try that one. It was really good. So just go back a few programs and you can see the whole thing. It was amazing. And that Monday also, Narindaji had come and we had spoke about few things. I remember forgiveness and forgetfulness and a couple other things as well, but a little bit about Mother's Day. And then we did more on the last Friday. So what happens is that when we do the programs, then they are Savi, puts, we have a group in Dil Diyan Gallan also in YouTube. So she does that. She transfers it over there to the YouTube channel jo hamara hai usme dalti hai. She puts it there so that some people they go to YouTube and watch it. Some people watch it in Dil Diyan Gallan in the group. I also forward, like I said, I forward to about 30, 40, 50 different groups. It goes around globally. And so within a few days, sometimes you get 700-800 people who watch the program. It reached them. So, it's good. Sometimes 1K, sometimes 900, sometimes like that. I have somebody, Vipin Setiji, who came a few months ago. He's going to come again soon. His program that he did in September 2022 reached 17.7K. Yeah, I just saw it. So it was really a lot. Shaliji came 1.9 unka bhi hua hai when she did a solo program. So it goes up, even if that was a while, 1 year ago, but I guess some people are still watching it, it still goes on. So that's how it is. So future programs, hum soch rahe hain kya, and then Monday, Wednesday, maine bataya we got singers, and sometime Nupur came last Wednesday. We didn't have a singer. This Wednesday I'm here. So next Wednesday we will have a singer, I'm sure. And this Friday we're having Shukrana, and then I'm trying to get Sagarji to come. So now, like I said, then this one goes, Sabi takes it to YouTube, and people can watch it. She transfers the program to the YouTube channel. And then also we have Instagram. I have Urva. She makes the reels. She does a lot of work over there. Up to date, she keeps it. Then she does a weekly. She makes a big flyer that she puts in Dil Diyan Gallan in the group. And also now we just started Twitter. So, and then I also have my Google My Business account. Then I also have my website. So I also, all that is in a like a form, like different anybody. My personally request is, if you all enjoy the program, do tell your friends to join the group. And also you all can get to at least 5-6 people to subscribe to YouTube and Instagram, and even if you don't have Twitter, but you can still recommend some people who do. They can join and subscribe or to YouTube, these platforms, and also join the group Dil Diyan Gallan with Veena Lamba. Do join that, because that the more the people join, I think right now we have 1.k followers, which is not bad, and they are it's growing. Let's hope it reaches 2k by the end of the year. Let's see, maybe sooner. So my goal is to continue with this thing. Sometimes very difficult, very challenging. Kabhi dil nahi karta subah, I feel like sleeping, you have a bad night, you want to sleep. But I said, no, I have to be there. I have to look fresh and do the program, get my guests, welcome them. And, so then once I come in front of Zoom and I'm on the thing, I forget about everything. So that's what happens. And my goal is to keep on going and getting more guests, starting different programs, different, like we just recently had with Savi, we had a makeup program about tips about skincare, and more women program I want to do. And, like women empowerment we have, but women have a lot of questions. Like this one, Dr. Dhingra did explain a lot of stuff also. So I will call her back. And then Dr. Irum Jamil comes. She also talks about all kind of female problems, female things that he does. Thank you so much, Shali ji. So, aap dekho, your dedicated friends, you all come and, give me encouragement. So that's what it was all about. And your friends are so good that, you come and you participate and, give me good advice. And I'm open to good advice as well. So I want to have more of all productive programs that will give more like prominence to Dil Diyan Gallan and thodi or different kisam ke guest lekar aayenge. We want to. There's some people in the pipeline. I have to get in touch with them, and groups. Or I also want to start the हमारा karaoke का group जो बंद हो गया था. So I will also start that live as well as on Zoom. So sometime live. I mean, I'm open to have my, like, some people can come to my house. We can do it once a month, live program. I mean, we did do that a couple of times, but then I guess people started getting so busy they could not come. Things changed, and then after the pandemic, kind of things, people started getting the boosters and the shots and all that, and doing all. People are stopped wearing the mask. Now they're going out and behaving the same way that they did 3.5 years ago, which is a little bit scary because they do have different strains and people are getting sick. They are still getting the COVID. So I'm sometimes, I don't know, what should I wear the mask? Like if I go to the shopping, grocery shopping. So what I always do now, I've always been doing it. I've come home and definitely wash my hands wherever I am, or I have the sanitizer with me. And before I should take the gloves to the grocery store. Now I don't do that. But mask, sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. So even in the doctor's offices now, some doctors require it, some doctors don't. So they stop wearing it. But let's hope for the best that this thing does not come back again. Even if it's there, should wane, like go away, like wear itself. I mean, let's forget about it. But I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy. Usually in September, October, doctors advise us to take a flu shot. तो शायद इसका भी COVID का भी कुछ होएगा, I think. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody tells me maybe I'm crazy that I've taken all the 5, and I took Pfizer in the beginning. So I stuck to Pfizer. So now the last one that I took was, I think last December or October or something, last booster. That was the 4th or 5th. So उसके बाद में मैंने नहीं कुछ किया. I don't know if they have anything after that. I have no idea. So the last one that they had, I took the advice and I did take it. And some people, they do get sick after that. But even after that, after getting the booster, they get sick too. So it was a very tough time. So because of that, during that tough time, this is how Dil Diyan Gallan was started or born, or whatever you want to call it. So I would say that there are some things that did come out of, good things came out of this COVID. Few things, not only DDG, but people are more conscious of like going out. I mean, they do come home, wash their hands, they're more conscious, and all these things have come up, programs. People are working from home. Whereas they used to go to work every day, then they started doing remote. So people like it so much, they don't want to go back to offices now. So what happened, a lot of the offices are closing down because the people are working from home and they're doing everything remotely. And even if you go to the mall, a lot of stores are closing down. So the things I don't know what's going on. You go to big department stores and pharmaceutical companies. I mean, pharmacies like like things like Rite Aid and all. Around me, they're like 2 big stores. They're closing down, huge, and I don't know. I guess these companies are merging or something. But the mall, when you go, is very depressing. And also there are a lot of shootings going on in some places. So it's very, really sad. These bad things that did, why this is happening, I don't know. But some things came out good, I would say, of the COVID, because people are a little bit more disciplined in the sense that they're taking the health more seriously. This thing can, like it can erupt again. I hope not, but we have to be very careful about that, to be, so that it doesn't happen. We have to be conscious of it, And traveling also, we have to be a little bit careful. I think traveling में तो पहनना पड़ता है, लेकिन some people are not wearing it now anymore, the mask. So everybody started traveling a lot. They didn't travel for a while. So once the traveling part opened up, everybody wants to travel, go for vacations, this and that. So that's what I want to say. And I want to start the karaoke program. I mean, the evening programs for the guests to come, and also get different type of programs to come to Dil Diyan Gallan. So like I'm open to all kind of advice, what kind of programs. Makeup ka to shuru kiya, and then clothing. We're getting. We had somebody a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, who showcased all her clothes. My cousin's daughter, she had come, and so and also these Colonel Himanshi and Vanita. Colonel Himanshi was also a beauty queen in some pageant, and so was Dr. Kirti Dingra. She was also. They both won a lot of awards in India. Really, they were so good. They both, all of them, and I was amazed because I could not I didn't realize that they were in India, and their voice and everything was perfect. कुछ भी नहीं उनको करना पड़ा. So they were on Zoom when they came. Whereas sometime over here we have problems with some people there, to teach them, to tell them how to do it. Because, I guess it's not that easy. First time when you do this thing. Even I had a problem how to go from, then I had to buy a different plan, because in the free plan, you cannot go from Zoom to Facebook or even to YouTube. So I had to get a different plan. So it's a paid plan now. And then that's how I started learning. I learned how to go from Zoom to Facebook, and then rest is history. So I've been doing it now for a while. So 1 hour, dekho pata bhi nahi chala, and I've been talking and talking and talking by myself. And I'm getting this. No, let me just see who all are still around here with me. Wow. Shelly ji, Ramaji, Kamlesh ji, Dr. Sobia. Wow. Welcome, Dr. Sobia. I've been trying to get in touch with you. Yes, and Daisy Sondhi ji is here, and Ruchika's here from India. Nalini is here, and Ramaji and Anilji were here. Nupur is here. And they're writing all kind of Himanshi. Colonel Himanshi is here. Thank you so much. And Madhu Singhal is here. Chika, okay. I guess they are all writing a lot. And Anand is here. I saw Anshu Jatli is watching. I saw Amlish Singh. She's from Australia. She's also watching. And yeah, usual people, they're all giving comments, a lot of them. So thank you for listening to me. I hope I didn't say anything that was offensive to anybody, but I just wanted to say it the way it was, the way the things were, and the way the things are right now. And I want to say that Monday we have the program, like I just said before, that we have morning program, and the evening program is just going to be a singing program, musical program. And then Wednesday we also going to get someone, and then Friday we have a Shukrana with none other than Shali ji is going to come, and that's it. And then we'll have week after that we'll continue with I will let you know what's going on. But if anybody wants to come, and Ruchika ji, please bataye kab aa rahe ho. And Dr. Sobia ji, I'm waiting for you to join me one day, even in a discussion group or something. I know your programs are wonderful. You give such nice pep talks to people. And she also, Dr. Sobia ji bhi hamare program mein aa chuki hai. She also had come before a few times. And then that's what she recommended, Dr. Arun Jamil from Texas, because they're all from Texas. And I have somebody else that I'm going to get in touch with from Texas. I'll be doing that shortly. And a lot of people have to get in touch with this week for the following programs going on. Shiri ji she also is a fantastic singer. Shala ji from Chicago. Shiri ji, Subhash ji, Thakur ji, I think. A lot of people. Neelam Patel and her husband Pradeep Patel, all from Chicago. And very nice people. So I wish to see them again soon. I'll get in touch, and we'll schedule some new programs with them. So thank you so much for all of you for watching, and listening to my Gup Shup or whatever. Pinky's also watching. Pinky watching in the end, but anyway, aa gayi hai to that's good. Maybe you're watching before. So thanks a lot to all of you, all my friends, for watching me, and see you soon, Monday. No, what am I saying? Today is only Wednesday. So we'll see you back here on Friday for Shukrana. Okay, this week and next week. To maine bata diya. So I'll see you soon, and thanks a lot for listening to me. And have a wonderful day, all of you, wherever you are. And if you're this part of the world, the rest of the day is still very early. You can enjoy. And anyway, in the world, I don't know what time aapka kya hai, but anyway, enjoy. So I will say bye. Bye now, everybody. Bye. Thank you.